Or is injured, maybe. Is that a thing? Is that possible? Scouts on here. Right, so what we have to think... Oh, I can't afford these, actually. We have to assume the scout got killed then. I didn't get any flash up for that. Recall them just to be sure. I could do, but 0 members, so it looks like they've gone. So, that bugs. I mean, I could accept that the scout team got killed during the fight, but we should have had at least a screen to tell us that. So, not you, but next team. I can't recall you. I can send them to the hospital.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new
right,
mission.
So they're going to the hospital. I don't know. I don't like the scout screen at all. It's at the moment I think it's probably my least favourite part of the game, and there's not many parts of the game that I don't like. But the scouting, the whole thing about scouting is one of them. How are we doing here? We've still got wounded in the trenches. How are those medics doing? They're about to collapse. And we've got 4 teams on the job here.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Scout leader still lives. He can't die. Okay.
Sir,
Then you can reassign more scouts to the hospital. I think I need to buy them, though. I think you need to buy them with staff orders. We'll do... we won't clean up the wound. We'll just cheap out on the materials.
Sir, operation was successful.
Pharmacy,
Sir,
again.
Patient...
Again. I can't wait till we get back on track and we can put these guys on 12-hour shifts and not worry about this every 5 minutes.
Way.
But it adds to the stress of the game.
Sir,
and we've got time before the next disaster. Possibly. That's okay. Everything looks like it's okay. Oh, no. No, we've got a death here. A potential death. We'll put you in there. Gotta watch them.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Just a minute. Right, this is the other scout team moving to the hospital. The new, the one with the casualties, if you like. The other team should have arrived. Just says awaiting orders. I'm going to save this here, and then I'm going to go look at those scouts again, and we're going to exit the game. We're going to go to main menu and load it back in and just see if things are a bit different, because oh, maybe those... It might be alright, actually. Let me have a look at my drafts at the bottom. If I got the 8 drafts or whatever from the scouts, then... No, I didn't. There's 3. And there you go. That's the second time it's done that. It did that yesterday as well. So we need to quit the game altogether. The load will be fine afterwards. But it did that yesterday when I tried to reload it. It's just Chapter 2, Christian. Still in Chapter 2. You loaded the earlier save, removed everyone from every station, and none of them is working. You've got 10% GPU usage while you're watching the stream. You've had a few problems, haven't you, Commander Jeridos, with yours? I haven't had too many, thankfully. I mean, this is... You've seen a few things go wrong here. I don't think this is anything compared to the Starfield problems I've had. Right, so that's worked fine. That's still on 3. So I think this all went wrong when I decided to get a second scout team. I think I shouldn't have done that with hindsight. That has been a terrible mistake. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them back with the 30 food.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
That has bugged out, and I've had no benefit from telling HQ about the wide-brimmed hat fella. That's just gone. With no benefit and outcome whatsoever, as far as I can tell. And the other one, the espionage one, has crashed. And I've died, but I didn't get a end mission screen from it. And I don't know what the truck's doing. I think it's working. Anyone know what happens to upgrades that haven't finished if you get to the next chapter? That's a good question. Take Miles Gray and click a different quest. Think the wide brim hat guy appears again later. I'll take a look. I'm bringing him back to the hospital with the food at the moment. Yeah, we'll go for decreased cost because we're not making those at the moment. Or not making many. We are getting patients in. They're just moving very slow out of the trenches. Very slow. But it's working, so... And everyone here is in good condition. We can leave that. That's fine. The advanced dressing station is understaffed, apparently.
Sir, patient is cured.
There's a few more in the trenches.
Operation was successful.
I think this rehab
Sir,
centre...
We lost this patient.
Oh, well, crap. I think this rehab centre is full of civilians that I can't get rid of. And that might cause me some problems. Maybe at the end of the chapter that will clear. I'm going to have to put those in there. I need the points. We've got a tired medic. Holy crap, we have tired medics. The graveyard. You can go back in the graveyard now. You can go back in there.
Sir, medics are on the way. Sir, patient is cured.
It's worth to upgrade the warehouse at chapter 1.
Medics reach the casualty clearing station.
Oh, we might get to do that. We just need to save up enough resources. Longer rehab, but morale rises. Okay, we absolutely need that because morale is in the shit at the moment. Oh, slow down, slow down. Slow down, game. I've got a thing here. Where is he? He's on the next screen.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Medic. This is a good one. This is a real shame because this is going to replace a good one with a good one. So this will replace restrained. They perform better at ADS. Friendly. This will replace passionate. They tire slower. And ambitious works better. This will replace composed. They're currently working in ADS, but I wish I could change that for one of these other two. I wish I could swap those. Morale increases when they work at CCS. I'll just leave that in there. Oh, I can't do nothing. That's a shame.
Sir, new patient
Oh,
arrived.
we've got another one. I'll just click it now. It's been near enough. Kleptomaniac. Can I please get rid of Kleptomaniac? I can replace resilient with warm, but I don't need to. When I can just have warm for free here in the next slot anyway. Eats once every 2 days. Tires slower when working solo. Works better with others. I don't know. Bartos, maybe you know if you've got 2 people working a 12-hour shift system in a building and nobody else, do they count as working with others because there's 2 of them in there? Or do they count as working solo because there's only one of them at work at any one time because of the different shifts? Either way, I think I'm going to go for the ascetic and only eats every 2 days. For that particular one. Now who's tired? It's an engineer. I need to get the pharmacy upgraded. Right, I have some abilities to upgrade this now. I just don't have the resources. What I would like to do...
engineer is on the way.
Just click pause a second while I catch this. You think that the bonuses don't stack when on a different shift, so that counts as working solo. So you'd want, if you had them doing that, or thought they were only ever going to do that, you'd want them with those solo bonuses instead, eh? I don't know. It's just one of the things the game doesn't really make very clear, so it's just left to have a bit of a guess. And it's not something I'm worried too much about, though. What am I looking for here? These. And... right, I need... oh, I can nearly afford this. Okay. I can afford this. Right, I'm going to build the better warehouse. The question is, can I get it done? It's 50 hours. I have to assign a ton of engineers to it to get the time done. I don't know. If I start it building and pay for it, maybe the game will give me it at the end of the chapter. Bow hacks, you think they don't count as working together? Bartos. Oh, you replied in Twitch. Oh, thank you. I see. You don't think they count.
Sir,
Cheers.
patient is cured.
Okay, this is going okay at the clearing station. We'll keep throwing you into there. One big fight to get through. And scheduling my train, please.
Sir.
We've got 600 materials coming in at 625, which should put us over the limit without us having to stop medical production. So we should be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some engineers off the shifts. This has got to sensible levels now, so we're going to take someone off here and rest them up, ready for... actually, I'm going to put you in there to rest. And you can go in there. We do need to produce food. And because this has got a bit more sensible, I'm going to knock that down to a 12-hour shift and just let them have a bit of a rest. No preferences. We'll keep them working. Actually, no, we want them on that one. We're working now, don't we? I'm preparing my digging squad. You can put them all into 24-hour shifts, but later you'll have a big problem. Yeah.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Yeah, I like the idea of the shift system. I also like the idea that sometimes you just have to take them all off and put them on 24-hour shifts, like when there's a ton of soldiers in the trenches that need rescuing. That's fine. It's like emergencies. So I don't mind that. But,
engineers reach the engineering...
let's have a look. Who is... you're exhausted. You can definitely go in there. We can have some more people in there now. You need to come out. There's no one waiting in the trenches, which is excellent. We need to get burying, because this might be causing a lack of a drop in morale.
Medics are on the way.
Schedule shortened recovery. Oh, morale rises. Good. We've managed to recover morale every time it's dropped horrendously, which is excellent.
Sir, new patient arrived.
This is filling up really bad, and I'm not keeping on top of it at all. So, serious. Let's go straight to there. This guy's going to come out of his rest straight away. The ones that are on good condition, yeah, they're fine. Let's put them in. I won't fill this up entirely. Right, I'm going to get him out to treat the serious guy. You go ahead of the other good there, because you've got higher value. You've definitely got higher value. Oh, there's a VIP. Oh, there's another serious. Why weren't you at the top of the list? Can you go in there, maybe? Okay, we can see to them. That's okay. Actually, I think you'll get seen faster there. Right, this is Matthew Baker. He's back. Oh, he should be a Sergeant Major this time. Remember, we treated him once before. What's his rank? Does it say? It doesn't say. Maybe it's not the same Matthew Baker. Pleasure to inform you that Sergeant Matthew Baker will be promoted to Sergeant Major immediately after his return to active duty. No, we had this event before. It's a shame that the VIPs are reused a little bit. But he should be, because he was promoted. Remember, I remember him. I think it was this stream even. Anyway, that's fine. So, He wants to return to active duty, or they want him to. Quick handle this case, as there is a need for such brave on the front lines. That's fine. He's a quick one to fix. We'll get him in. We'll fit him in before some of the stables, because he's quite fast to go in. We'll put him in. No, we won't put him in there. We'll put him in there. That's fine. Right, that's fine. We've got those guys assigned. On the trauma ward, people are looking good. You need to come in a little bit sooner. You're good as well. You're also good, and you're good. We'll get the serious guy fixed, so the rest is off. And you can actually do all of them. And we have a stable. We have a terminal, but he's in next. Okay, and these are all... Oh, this good one needs to go in fairly quickly, actually. Because the 2 chevrons will mean he recovers slowly. And suddenly we need materials again. I thought we were doing well. You probably have to consider prioritising operating on the 2 to 3 chevron guys. Yeah, I've been doing that mostly. I have certainly started doing that anyway today.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. So the engineers are probably not going to get...
Sir, medics reached the casualty clearing station.
I can order some more stuff. I'm just going to try...
Sir, patient is cured.
Yeah, let me see what I need for that. For the... where is it? For the warehouse. I need 9. So I've got 5 to spend. Let's go to the orders. I think I can produce these easy enough. So I'm going to go for surgical supplies for 2. And I'll go for trauma medicine for 3. Let's order them. And I've got just enough for the warehouse now. Yeah, I know what you mean, Christian. The chevrons for the quality, not the chevrons for the condition degrading. The chevrons for the points you get back for handing them in, if that's the right word or term. Great work, shorter operation. I'll take that. I'm just waiting for the train now. I want the big exciting train to come. 21 food and 700 things in an hour.
Doctor is going to rest.
And then we'll set the engineers off.
Operation was successful.
Who did I send to the trenches? Did I send someone to the trenches? Did I send someone to the trenches, Alwyn, that I shouldn't have done? The Sergeant Major. Well, no, I completed the quest and I got the benefit from it, so sending to the trenches I think was the right choice. We better put these in. I'm going to need some extra materials, I'm sure. Casualty clearing station, that needs upgrading.
New patient arrived.
Shall we have a look at the situation, actually? Because I think the medics... Well, they're exhausted anyway, so they're coming off. I will do that. I have a feeling this might be... it says waiting for the medic team. I think this just means transferring to this place.
Sir,
but the trouble is...
way.
Now that they're coming in here, and they're coming in... oh, he's terminal. 10 hours. We can't do anything about that. We can do these, though. He's going to degenerate quickly. So I want him in there. And the 1 star goes to the back. 3 star goes ahead of him. He's going to die back there. He's going to die there. I'll leave them in there and we will come back and check because we might be able to move them around. There's not much we can do about that. He's terminal, but we might be able to get him in on a 1 hour slot, which causes the serious guy to die. He dies anyway. Does he, though? Aha! So who do I want? We can't help him. Sorry. We would like to, but we can't. He's exhausted after 1. That is a shame. And he's there. Oh well, it's... Well, we'll get them in. That's all we can do.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift. Sir, new patient
Actually,
arrived.
pause. I want to have a look at 3 things here. So we save the game. We've got 3 things to check out. So we've got an engineer. He uses up less resources. He works better. Others perform better working with him. Works better working with others. Right, we'll do warm. That's good. We've got a nurse. The reckless nurse that we can't change yet. We can change dependable to works well with others. In the operating ward at the moment. I do switch them out. Others working with them perform better. Others working with them tire less. Works better at the rehab centre. I'll just do that one. She, I'm assuming, is the one that's exhausted, maybe? Oh, now putting her in might make a difference, because when she goes in... Actually, the nurses are working 24 hours. We get a bonus to this. As a casualty clearing station, they don't need to. If I had more nurses, I can see how having more nurses would help everything, actually. The 4th one was a replacement. Oh, which one, sorry? The 4th option. Oh yeah, that was a replacement, but it was, we could get the same benefit by... We didn't need to do that.
Sir, nurses are on the way. Sir, medics are on the way.
Right. Oh, we've got the train. The train's come in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on. Hang on. Right, 2 good news, which is excellent. Shorter rehabs and morale rises. And then 1 bad news. Oh, it's not all bad news, though. We're using... Let's see what we've got. It appears the assisting nurse made a mistake while measuring the dosage of medicine. The patient received a much more potent dosage than he should have. I would recommend scheduling detoxification to ensure that this does not affect patient treatment. So, use a quick detox procedure. Yeah, I think we can afford to do that. Use normal. This increased the cost plus 1 and is a longer operation. We can't afford to do that, but we can afford that one. And I want to have a look at the scouts, because I'd forgotten about those. He's on his way back to the hospital with food. He's on his way back with nothing but no scouts. That's ballsed up. The engineers, though, is what we were going to do. So we are going to try a risky warehouse enhancement. And we've got 4 people doing nothing here. And we're going to hope it's enough. Assign. So that's going to be done in 24 hours. That might be done in time, you know. But it's 24 hours, assuming that they don't tire. You can come off food production and go onto that. These guys are going to tire, so this is going to be an issue. It's going to be a problem, isn't it? They're on 12-hour shifts, though. Oh, God almighty. And there's a battle coming. Okay. I will order things as we need them.
Sir, medics reached the advanced dressing station. Sir, operation was successful.
I'm guessing there's a load more people just arrived in here. Terminal, terminal, terminal. We can save 1. The stable guy at the back here is not looking too great. We've got a terminal 2-hour one. It's not tiring. He's dead anyway. There's no way we can save him. Or him. Yeah, so it seems the medic teams, it seems their priority seems to be getting all the wounded out of the trenches into the advanced dressing station. But then there's no transport quickly between the advanced dressing station and the casualty clearing station. So what happens is that they all pile up in the advanced dressing station, and then when all the wounded are cleared out the trenches, the advanced dressing station medics start bringing them to the clearing station, but they arrive in a really bad state because they've been in there too long. So I don't know if there's anything I could do differently, apart from having more medics, maybe, that could help with that. I honestly don't know. This guy is terminal. If I put him in there, hang on, what he's okay? He's worth saving. Ha ha ha! All right, how are we gonna do this? I can save 2 and we lose a 1-star one. His is a longer operation. This is a difficult one, but it's 3 stars, and I would like to try and do it if we can. Well, if we can fit him in... Like I say, we'll leave him in the list. I've still got this guy to go. This is unlikely to work, though, because... Yeah. I won't assign them to the denied folder just yet. We'll come back and have a look. You agree? ADS to CCS is bad. Your ambulances don't work. They just stand there and are idling. Yeah, I've had similar bother with that.
Sir, operation was successful.
4 patients died after being... Okay. That's not good. Here's the VIP. Right, so this is Matthew Baker. They want him back to the trenches. So he's going back in there. The trenches are fine otherwise, so everything else is into this. Because I think we're going to be buying ourselves supplies with this while the engineers try to do some work.
Doctor is starting a new shift.
Shorter operation. And normal procedure for this guy who has some toxins in his body.
Sir, operation was successful.
And damage to the patient's body is extensive but only superficial.
Sir, operation was successful.
That's good news. So we've got like... That was a spate of good news coming there. You need to turn around, by the way, because we want the 2 stars ahead of the 1 stars. Do we have anywhere we can speed them up? Just there. That's okay. He's resting for a bit. He needs to. It gives them time to manufacture some more of these as well. Or buy some more, as I will do once we get some people released.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Shorter operation. We're going to get hit by that pretty soon, aren't we?
Sir, operation was successful.
So the engineers are doing this. They're 12% done. I don't know if they'll finish before the end of the thing. I'm also wondering whether I should just go 24 hours. We can probably get to the end of the game on the chemical stuff. I think. We might need the alcohol. I'm going to risk not needing any more food. Put him on a rest. Because I definitely want that finishing, if we can. But we need more medical stuff being turfed out here.
Sir,
So, a bit more
on the way.
micromanagement coming.
Sir, new patient arrived.
More patients. We have a stack of patients. I don't think we can... Can we fix a serious guy? We can. And we have someone stable. And 2 people who are good, who we can just put on the end like that. It works. I just need a whole lot more medical supplies. And 2 in the trauma ward. Oof. Right, good. You go straight to the front of the list. And we can't put you on, but as you're a 1 star, you come off. And the 2 stars go on. I'm going to leave a bit of a space there. Oh, that's a 2 star. You can go back in then. Right,
Sir,
okay.
operation was successful.
Dr. Marlowe Stewart awaits new assignments.
Sir,
He shouldn't.
operation was successful.
He absolutely shouldn't. That's him. Well, I'll set the rest at the end. You can get dealing with those. Oh, God, we don't have enough of those either.
Sir, patient is cured.
Right, as an emergency order, we'll have 2 surgical supplies. And anything we can do, shorter rehab, better morale. Yep, I'll take that. Oh, God, the cemeteries. The cemetery. Collapsing. Extremely exhausted. So this bit's good. They shouldn't tire anymore now. They should be fine. And we have loads of people here, so I'm going to put them onto a 12-hour shift. And you two can get working in the cemetery with 98 awaiting burial. I feel like I just need to work them around the clock, really. No preference. We prefer to work in the clearing station. That's fine. We'll do that. Prefer to work on shift 1, so we'll do that. And then someone else needs to go to shift 2. You're nearly... Actually, you're quite... No, it's going to have to be you. Right, okay. We'll work that over like that. That nearly got me caught out there. Engineers will be exhausted. Switch in there if we can. I just really want that. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get to the end of a chapter with party built upgrades. I don't think the warehouse will be finished in time, and we believe a lot of materials will overfill the current one. Maybe start a new project to use some materials.
Sir, medics are on the way.
It's not that they'll be overfilled. It's that what people are saying is if you start a new chapter, the game fills your warehouse up for you. So if I have that upgraded at the start of the chapter, or before that chapter comes, I will have some really nice rewards as a result. We think. 2 doctors are waiting for a new assignment.
Reach the casualty clearing station.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this guy has gone terminal. If we can sneak him ahead and in there, that's fine. And we can put these on there. So he's currently resting. Sorry, 3 stars. Go ahead, 2 stars. It's just the law of the jungle. And in here, nobody is looking like they're going to die in here, but there are some movements in stable and good. So we'll just keep that. And we've got a serious... We've got a good one down there, so he's going to have to go to the back of the list. Stable, and we switch over there. Switch like that. Keep the good ones at the back, because we've got more time. And it suggests we have time to get them all seen, so we shall see how that works. We just need a lot of materials. It's only for Chapter 2. You tried Chapter 3, but didn't get a full warehouse. Ah, okay. Right, that's good to know then. So, there's another fight coming in. Food might be okay. Right, what we'll do is we'll put them in there. And we'll take 2 out to rest. We'll leave 1 guy working in because there's nothing else he can do that's useful. They'll just switch in and out for the other materials, though. I've bought it. Let's see if it gives me it at the end of the chapter. I don't think it will. Well, actually, it should do. Because there's usually... Or between Chapter 1 and 2, there was months, wasn't there? So the medic's about to... Oh, it's going to go bad. I don't know how headquarters expects me to do this without the staff I need. But I guess that is what every military commander has ever said from the dawn of time. I don't suppose anyone has said, it's awesome that our government has sent me more resources and men that I need for the task they've assigned me. Normal procedure for this. He's got severe chlorine poisoning. Nothing we can do about that. We're also about to run out of materials, which is kind of bad. Let's have a look at the schedule, actually. So there's another 600 coming at 5:50 a.m. Oh, brilliant. Then it's not a problem then. We'll not worry about that. I need to have a look at the assignments now, because the medics... Okay, this is likely to get bad. I'm going to have to put some people in here. You can go back on the graveyard shift. We need everyone out of the trenches as fast as possible, don't we? So that includes... That includes you guys. Actually, you're going to be exhausted, so we'll use that. So I've got 5 people at the advanced dressing station. These are working a 12-hour shift here. There's 20 in the trenches. So that... Actually, it's... Let's get the trenches emptied as fast as possible. We're maxing it out. That's what we should do. That's absolutely what we should do in a situation like this. All right, see you later, Christian. Have fun. Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow if you want to drop back anytime. Let's take a little look. I was going to look at the tired nurse. Oh, the tired because I've got them on 24-hour shifts in there. But the operation effectiveness is boosted, so I think this is worth it. So the shift system allows them to more or less work without getting tired. More or less. It does eventually catch up with them. But if we want effectiveness, all hands on deck. We just go 24 hours, throw them in, go for it. All right, let's see what we get now, because I suspect this is going to be utter chaos. My scouts might be back. Right, so they have a team. These guys are back. They don't have any scouts assigned. Okay, they have a dog. Well, we could try something. Love struck.
Sir, Scouts unit
We might get something out of it. My scout purchase was a bad purchase. I wish I'd never done that.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yeah, I know we need a medic at the cemetery, but we don't. Right, HQ orders. Germans shift their focus to another part of the front. We should not expect any more German attacks in the next few days. We managed to survive, accept and close. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I thought we'd have had to have got through that mess. Patient saved 245, patient's death 267, and we took in 21 civilians. So it seems that the civilians I treat, when I chose to treat the civilians who had the weird disease, that didn't go anywhere, that sort of decision or storyline, unless there's something in Chapter 3 coming for it. Yeah, that's curious there. I thought there would be some sort of reward or penalty for depending on how I performed. It seems they just ate up all my resources. Maybe I got experience generated for the perks and the doctors leveling up. Maybe. Let's have a look at the next chapter then. It's better to deny the patient than let them die waiting in vain for the operation. The patient might disagree with you on that. So, we're back to the start. We better press play. Clearing tracks. Did the game maybe want to tell me something before I started this? I have no nurses, no scouts, and like a load of medic teams. I think this might have broken. Tell me, anyone who's played Chapter 3, is this how it's supposed to start? I have absolutely nothing. I have that still. Sneaky bastard. It didn't give me the warehouse. Also, wait, hang on a sec. We're October 27th. Game's broken here, hasn't it? It is definitely 100% broken. It's not supposed to look like this. Right, okay. Back to the main menu. We will load the game. It doesn't have an auto. I think we exit this. Okay, it's crashed now. I can't exit. I can't bring an escape menu. It's kind of scary when you go to load game and it doesn't list any files there. But we'll load back in now. So it's a real shame, but it seems we're adding more bugs to the list in this game. I think it is good. I have really enjoyed playing it. I think it's going to be really good. Or I think it's going to hit its potential in about 6 months' time. When there's been time to address some of these problems. That's a relief. So that one was 20 minutes ago. What happens if I just go into... Well, what happens if I go continue? I didn't save it. Okay. So we're here. We're back here. Right, so what we need to do is just pick anything. Probably should have looked at those a bit closer, but it's fine.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Bollocks.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, there's no point me building the other thing, is there? There's no point trying to build the production thing. We might be able to get something else, though. It's only 5 hours to improve the trauma ward. We could get that. Rehab center. These are expensive and long upgrades. Housing. It's 10 hours. Decreases the rest time for units by 20%. We're going to get the orders to do that. Right, let's go to rehab. Let's go inside the rehab center. Let's push everyone into there. Right, let's go on to assignments. That's the one I'm going to do. We switch you out. We put you on 24-hour shifts. The engineers. We're not going to be building anything. Well, we are going to be building something. We don't need to worry about materials because the game ends before we get that battle in. Right, let's speed this up. Shorter rehab. Shorter rehab. I need 2 orders, and then we're going to get something awesome. This is the one where you have to use the medical drip. That's okay, so we're just playing through what's happened. It's the same sort of stuff. 6 patients in CCS. I don't think it even matters now. There's a terminal guy who we might be able to fit in. Nope. The ones that are good. We don't even get through this list, do we? So as long as we don't let people die, we should be fine. So we'll just work through those that are in front of us, that need some attention. That's fine.
Sir,
we'll just go with that.
Operation was successful.
Yeah, we'll just do this fast.
Sir, operation was successful.
We've got the battle coming up. We've got some more good results. Normal procedures.
Sir, doctor is starting a new shift.
It'll be good, actually. I will save it about the time that battle comes up, because I don't have to go back again.
Sir,
hopefully it just won't crash out.
Successful.
We need to keep an eye on the cemetery. Okay, the cemetery teams, yeah, they nearly collapsed. Actually, I don't think it seems to matter about awaiting burial. I really don't think it does. You don't need to be on there anymore because there's no one working out there for the time being. I mean, maybe we get points. Maybe it helps morale, so we'll do that, and we'll have 3 resting. And you can go on a 12-hour shift. And then that's fine. You want to work on shift 1. You don't have any preference. You can go to shift 2 then. We'll do that. And shorter rehab for +1 materials.
Sir, on the way.
Okay. Come on, give me those drafts. We are over capacity with patients. I know we are over capacity with patients. Are we over capacity with patients? Because they're not all showing up. If we are. It's got 30. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're over capacity with patients. Yes, morale rises. We're doing okay. The scouts, we've now got 2 proper counters for the scouts.
Sir, operation was successful.
Yeah, the game seems to develop more little issues the longer we play into it.
Sir, operation was successful.
Shorter rehab, higher morale.
Sir, doctor is going to rest.
Come on, you have to give me these. I am going to get that thing built. I'm convinced I can do it. Yes, I can. Pause. Right, engineers. Camp improvements. Can we squeeze this in? Not the triple shift system. This one. Oh, I need... Oh, you... I was looking forward to that. There's no way I'm getting 1900 resources in time. Right, so I build something else then. Production. Is there anything else I could get? I can't get the warehouse. I could get that. Which would give the pharmacy more production slots. It would help it for the bandages, which are kind of critical. That's a half rations thing. That is also just decreases the amount of rations in use. That one helps as well for the production. Alright, let's see if we can get 2. We might be able to get 2. Knowing that the end of the game is coming, this is cheesing things a little bit. But we can get that done in 2.5 hours. We can get something else done. And this is basically setting us up for Chapter 3. We hope. Still think this has less bugs than Starfield. Grounded had less bugs than Starfield. And that was a game about bugs.
Sir, patient is cured.
Rehab's nearly full. I'd love to know what happens when rehab gets full.
Sir, patient is cured.
Okay. Let's set this up for Chapter 3, which should be good.
Sir, operation was successful.
This is going nice and quick. I forget what that was going to do now, but it sounded like it's
Sir,
something useful.
Patient is cured.
Oh, we are in trouble. So the engineers, right, quit the food. 24 hours. Have a rest. And have a rest. So we can go into this when it's required.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
The nurses are exhausted. Right, out you come. We'll switch you back afterwards, don't worry.
Sir, nurses are
We
on
better
the
have
way.
another look in here. Although, apart from this, it's looking fine. I'll put them on the list. The battle's going to be interesting, but I wonder if that's when it stops. Did we get it done?
Sir, patient
Right.
is cured.
Whatever that was that we just built. The additional fermenting flasks. All right, that was nice. I don't know when the timer stops for this. Actually, yes, we can. It's in 1 hour. It's till 6 a.m. We can just more or less just skip this and just press it on fast. So that kicks off. We will assign medics just to get them moving in case there's a... In fact, let's skip that bit.
Sir, our men in the trenches are dying.
It's for 30 seconds, so for what difference this is going to make, I don't know, but we push everyone into there. We can forget about the cemetery, and it looks like we did the right thing.
Medics are on the way.
He's going to be exhausted. Actually, I will just go into that. Simply because I don't know if it'll carry over to the next one. Maybe they get negative traits when they're exhausted. I don't know. So, that was a success. Next chapter. Engineers can manufacture medicines at the pharmacy. Yes, we are well aware of that by now. And I don't think this is working, folks. I don't think this is working at all. Oh, no, tell a lie. Maybe it is. I can't click on anything. All right, okay. Camp improvements. That bit works at least. Personnel assignment. I'm gonna save the game here. We could it loads it in with a brand new game. Are we not supposed to continue from chapter 2 to 3? I can't save it. That breaks. I think my game is actually broken. Quit out. I think the save is gone. As in, like, properly gone. We might be able to start chapter 3 as like a brand new adventure. That might be a thing. Let's see if that works. And if it does, then I'll try loading the game in. So, chapters. It's got it unlocked, so that's good. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it brings up like a generic chapter 3 start. It's a bit different anyway.
The plague that hit the hospital did not strip us only of the lives of our friends and comrades in arms, but also took part of our spirit. Despite this, we have to fight. Although the darkness surrounds us from every possible side. But perhaps we are the dust that will meet the morning light someday.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, so it's giving us, starting with 2,000 resources. The question is, these are my gang. No, they're not, because she's got a different name, different port. They've reused the same portrait for nearly 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 nurses. We do have these. Okay, what have we got in the way of doctors? We've got 2 trauma specialists. Or we've got 1 trauma specialist. This is really hard to see from here. Right, let me click on some buildings. So the operating ward. Let's click on this. Wait a minute, is this upgraded better than mine was? Right, so a lot of people waiting to be treated. We've got 3 surgeons. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Don't know if that's the same one. My upgrade's the same. It's hard to see. I'm going to go and look at this and then we'll find out. That actually looks very, very similar. Yeah, because I hadn't done the amputation or this. And that's the same. We didn't get there. That looks about the same. We have some staff points. What are the orders for this one? We don't know. We have no orders at the moment. Oh, a dispatch from HQ. It says it's about to come in, which we won't see just yet. It does look the same, doesn't it? What else can we check? Patient's overview. We can have a look at the pharmacy. We did unlock that just at the end of the thing, so that looks about right. It looks like it should, I think. As far as I can tell. We've got no one waiting in rehab. Interesting. Very interesting. What's on the schedule? Let's have a look at this. So we're getting... Wow. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is upgrade the warehouse. Because look at that. Look at the cargo coming in. That is mental. Actually, I'd say the first thing we did... That's coming on the 27th of October. That's coming in 4 hours' time. So I would say... We probably upgrade the warehouse, but then we also set other assignments up as well to spend all those resources knowing it's about to get filled. Let's do that right now before we start anything off with the game, and then I'm going to save things afterwards. So this looks... It does look like it's carried over all our stuff, even though the save and continuing from chapter 2 to 3, continuing the game seems to break it. This does look to have worked. So let's go to production. And we get the warehouse upgrade. 52 sodding hours, this. So improve that. There's a better way of doing this, actually. But this will take the strain off. The better way of doing this is go to housing. And improve that first. Because we can get it done. Yeah, improve that first. And then we put him in. And then any 4 others. And assign that. That's going to take all of that. And then the next stack of resources will fill the warehouse back up. And with the second stack, then we upgrade the warehouse. Because that way, people can get the benefit from the better sleep beforehand. So we're going to spend that straight away, knowing it's coming back in about 4 hours.